Hello, my name is Nick Hull. Welcome along to the audio brochure for summer 2017 at the Southend Theatres, the Cliffs Pavilion and the Palace Theatre. We'll also have a little look at what's on at the Maritime Rooms and also at the Dixon. So let's just look at some of the highlights coming up then for you over the next couple of months or so. The highlights this season: musicals, Funny Girl, The Wedding Singer, Crazy for You, All or Nothing. Children and family-wise, Gangster Granny, Dinosaur World, The Tiger Who Came to Tea. In terms of plays, the highlights are The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Night Time, Out of Order, A Murder is Announced, and Death Trap. Plus Jack and the Beanstalk, The Pantomime, starring Lee Mead, Stacey Solomon, Bobby Davro, and Robin Asquith. So let's just take a moment to look at that now, to focus on Jack and the Beanstalk. The giant pantomime spectacular is how it's actually billed. It runs from Saturday the 16th of December to Sunday the 7th of January. And as I say, it stars Lee Mead and Stacey Solomon, two Essex stars, Bobby Davro and Robin Asquith. Now, you can join Essex's own Lee Mead and Stacey Solomon with comedian Bobby Davro and actor Robin Asquith for a pantomime of gigantic proportions. It says this epic production promises all of the music, laughter, audience participation and special effects that Southend has come to expect, and it'll be a magical treat for the entire family, including, it says, a spectacular 3D sequence which will transport audiences to the giant's magical kingdom. That's something to behold. Now, ticket-wise, there are various performances. There are blue performances, red performances, and green performances. Now, there is a purple performance as well, but we'll not go into that at the moment. I'll just focus on the blue, red, and green. The red performances are for the first 4 days of the actual run of the pantomime, and then towards the end as well. So the first 4 days, Saturday the 16th to Wednesday the 20th. Price-wise, tickets range from £36.50 down to £24.50. From the 21st of December right the way through until the 30th of December, there are blue performances. Ticket prices £38.50 down to £27.50. And then the green performances on Sunday the 31st of December, New Year's Eve, in the morning, and then on Tuesday the 2nd of January. That's an afternoon matinee, £2.15, and the evening performance, £7.15. Ticket prices there are £32.50 down to £20.50. There are super seats available on all those performances, and indeed concessions as well. Generous group discounts too. So the performances run from Saturday the 16th of December right the way through until Sunday the 7th of January. And obviously I will give you more details as we get nearer the time in the next edition of the audio brochure from Southend Theatres. Now, to come on this particular audio tape for you, we will look at performances from the end of June through July, then through August, and then we'll look ahead as well. And we have some great performances coming up for you too. So stay tuned. I'll give you more details on what's coming up from the end of June next. So hello and welcome to track 2. In this section we look at some of the events coming up from the end of June through into July. And we start with something on Friday the 30th of June at 8 p.m. It's called Thank You for the Music. It says here, the ultimate tribute to ABBA and the Bee Gees. Friday night and the lights are low. Could almost be time for a song, couldn't it? It says here, join the Fantabulous Party of the Year as the 40th anniversary of ABBA's greatest hit Dancing Queen is celebrated in sequin-spangled style. ABBA and Bee Gees classics abound in a show that rocks the retro sounds of the right music: Mamma Mia, Staying Alive, Super Trooper, etc. Tickets £30, £29, 23, concessions £1 off. And Thank You for the Music is on Friday the 13th of June at 8 p.m. at the Cliffs Pavilion. Also on at the Cliffs on the 1st of July is Stand By Me, a celebration of Benny King and the Drifters. Stand By Me, it says, is the phenomenal, that's a difficult word for me to say, phenomenal musical history of one of the biggest selling bands of all time. Ticket prices range from £30 down to £24. On Thursday the 6th of July at 7:30pm, the Palace Youth Theatres present Telling Tales, an exploration of myths and legends. Sounds fantastic. The Palace Theatre runs 6 youth theatre groups: Tiny Palace for 4 to 6-year-olds, Little Palace for 7 to 10, 2 young Palace groups for 11 to 15-year-olds, the Palace Youth Company from 16 to 20-year-olds, and the Palace Technical Youth Company, who provide technical support to the youth theatre's performances. Fantastic initiatives, and as I say, that's on Thursday the 6th of July, Telling Tales at the Palace Theatre. Now, here's something for you. It's a run from Thursday the 6th of July through to Sunday the 9th of July at the Cliffs Pavilion. It's David Williams' Gangster Granny. Totally grantastic is the comment from the Mail on Sunday. Every comic opportunity is grasped, according to the Daily Telegraph. It's truly brilliant and so much better than the book, says David Williams. Performances, as I say, from Thursday the 6th to Sunday the 9th of July. Ticket prices vary. £21, under 16, £17.50. There are also family tickets available as well, and school prices available too. So Gangster Granny on at the Cliffs Pavilion from Thursday the 6th to Sunday the 9th of July. On Thursday the 13th of July at the Cliffs, it's Shaka Khan. Doors open at 7 o'clock. Shaka Khan, of course, from the 1970s. Remember Shaka Khan? Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan. You remember Shaka Khan. Tickets $39.50 standing, $49.50 or $44.50 seated. It's a stand-up concert with some seating available in the balcony. Under 16s are only permitted in seated areas, and they must be accompanied by an adult. Of course, if you have any questions about any of these performances, you can always call the box office on Southend. That's 01702 351135 or 35 11 35. Now, if you fancy a little bit of a laugh, Friday the 14th of July at the Cliffs at 7:30, it is Jimmy Tarbuck, OBE, Kenny Lynch and Anita Harris with Jessica Martin and the Rat Pack Review. Jimmy Tarbuck and Kenny Lynch present the best in British variety, an evening of song, dance and razzmatazz, harking back to when Tarby hosted legendary TV shows Sunday night at the London Palladium and live from Her Majesty's. Now, on Tuesday the 18th through to Saturday the 22nd of July at the Dixon Studio, we have Forbidden Broadway's Greatest Hits Volume 1. Lods is bringing back New York's longest-running musical comedy revue to Southend for 1 week only. It runs, as I say, from Tuesday the 18th to Saturday the 22nd of July. Performances, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8pm. Friday there's a late matinee, 5pm, and the evening performance at 8. Saturday a 3pm matinee, and there's an 8pm performance as well. Now, Ray Cooner's Out of Order is on at the Palace Theatre from Monday the 10th to Saturday the 15th of July. Basically, the story of this is when a government junior minister plans to spend the evening with one of the opposition typists in the Westminster Hotel, things go from bad to worse. It stars Sean Williamson from EastEnders, Susie Amy from Footballers' Wives, James Holmes from Miranda, Sue Holderness from Only Fools and Horses, and Arthur Boston from Allo Allo. That's Ray Cooner's Out of Order at the Palace from Monday the 10th to Saturday the 15th of July. Tickets available Monday to Thursday 8pm and matinees £32, £30 and £25. Friday and Saturday £34, £32 and £27. Again, there are concessions, and this performance and this show has an audio described performance on Saturday at 2:30. On Thursday the 20th of July at 8pm, it's the Dreamers and the Everleys, that's at the Palace Theatre. On Friday the 21st at 8pm, Bye Bye Baby, a celebration of Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. And the Shirley Bassey Story is on Saturday the 22nd of July at the Palace Theatre. Now, this is one my wife absolutely loves. It's on from Tuesday the 18th to Saturday the 22nd of July at the Cliffs. It's the Curious Incident of the Dog in the Night Time. It says, a beautiful, dazzlingly inventive show about the wonders of life. That's the Evening Standard's comments. It's the acclaimed National Theatre production, and it is a new play by Simon Stevens based on the best-selling novel by Mark Haddon. The West End smash hit comes to Southend. That's the curious incident of the dog in the night time at the Cliffs between Tuesday the 18th and Saturday the 22nd. Performances at 8 p.m, Wednesday and Saturday matinees at 2:30, and tickets do vary in price. Again, if you have any questions about how much for each performance, give the box office a call on Southend 35 11 35. At the Cliffs on Sunday the 23rd of July at 1 and 3:30 p.m, Milkshake Live, the Magic Storybook. On Sunday the 23rd of July at 7:30 p.m, it's the film Sully, which is a Certificate 12. That's at the Palace Theatre. And the Quo Experience is on at the Palace on Wednesday the 26th of July at 8 p.m. Another run from Monday the 24th and Tuesday the 25th of July. It's Strictly Murder by Brian Clements, featuring Gary Turner, Brian Capron and Corin Wicks. What secret is worth dying for? You will find out if you go and visit Strictly Murder. That's at the Palace Theatre on Monday the 24th and Tuesday the 25th of July. Dinosaur World is on at the Cliffs on Friday the 28th and Saturday the 29th of July, 11:30am and 2:30pm. It's a brand new Dynamite adventure, it says. Dare to experience the dangers and delights of Dinosaur World in this interactive new show for all the family, ages 3+. That's Dinosaur World at the Cliffs. At the Palace on Thursday the 27th at 8pm, The Noise Next Door. Witness the astonishing comedy sensation live, The Noise Next Door. On the 29th of July at 2:30 and 7:30 at the Palace, it's something called Ruddigore, which is a classic story, it says, of curses, crime, flirtation, and a young lady with homicidal tendencies. And finally, for this band, we give you on Sunday the 30th of July, 9:30am to 4:30pm, the Essex Antiques Vintage Retro and Collectors Fair. That's on at the Cliffs Pavilion. Coming up next, I've got more highlights of some fantastic shows being presented by Southend Theatres. Stay tuned for those. They're coming up very shortly. Look along to the next track. Let's give you some more highlights of the shows on this summer being presented by Southend Theatres. The Palace Theatre Summer Youth Project 2017 presents a West Side Story, celebrating 10 years of the Summer Youth Project. It's on between Thursday the 10th and Sunday the 13th of August. Over 80 young performers will be taking part in this all-American musical masterpiece, it says, celebrating 10 years of the Palace Theatre's Summer Youth Project. Various performance times, Thursday to Saturday 7:30pm, and on Friday, Saturday and Sunday there are matinees at 2:30pm. Tickets $15.50 and $14.50. There are concessions too. Now, the smash hit Broadway musical The Wedding Singer is on at the Cliffs Pavilion from Tuesday the 15th to Saturday the 19th of August. It's 1985. Hair is huge. I wish I had hair. Greed is good. Rockstar wannabe Robbie Hart. That is John Robbins, Avenue Q, Legally Blonde. Dumped by his fiancée and left considering a career on Wall Street with Bad Boy Glenn. That's Ray Quinn from the X Factor and Dancing on Ice, of course. Can Sweet Natured Julia, which is Cassie Compton from the X Factor. Her best friend Holly and Grandma Rosie, Ruth Maddock from Heidi High, Little Britain. Get Robbie back into the groove and follow his dreams. The Wedding Singer is on at the Cliffs from Tuesday the 15th to Saturday the 19th. Tuesday to Thursday and Saturday 8pm. Friday there's a 5pm performance and an 8:30pm performance. Wednesday and Saturday matinees at 2:30. Again, a range of ticket prices. If you have questions on those ticket prices, then please do contact the box office. Running through some of the other shows, on Friday the 18th of August at 7:30, it's Joe Pasquale, The Devil in Disguise. It says we all have a good side and a dark side. And also, because it's Joe Pasquale, a backside. So come and witness Joe showing off all three in a show that defies description. Joe Pasquale at the Palace on Friday the 18th at 7:30. Tickets £24 and £19. The Simon and Garfunkel Story is on at the Palace Theatre again on Saturday the 19th of August at 8pm. And from Monday the 21st to Saturday the 26th of August, Dogfight I Love You, You're Perfect, Now Change. The Insanity Theatre Company is back with a summer double bill. In Dogfight, join Eddie Birdlace and the boys of the Marine Corps in 1963 on their last night of troubles and antics before being shipped off to Vietnam. And of course there are girls. Then I Love You, You're Perfect, Now Change takes us on a riotous comedic journey down the rocky road of love from the first date to the retirement home. So that's on between Monday the 21st and Saturday the 26th of August at the Dixon Studio. Now, if you're a fan of Agatha Christie, this one is for you. A Murder is Announced, a Miss Marple mystery. This is on at the Palace Theatre from Monday the 21st to Saturday the 26th of August. Starring Louise Jameson, who's been in EastEnders, Bergerac, Doctor Who as Miss Marple, and Janet Dibley, the two of us and Doctors, as Letitia Blacklock, with Tom Butcher, who's been in Doctors and the Bill, Sarah Thomas from Last of the Summer Wine, Gemma Oaten from Emmerdale, and Dean Smith, who's been in Waterloo Road and The Last Tango in Halifax. They are in a full cast of 12. The residents of Chipping Cleghorn are astonished to read an advert in the local newspaper that a murder will take place this coming Friday at Little Paddocks, the home of Letitia Blacklock. So that's Agatha Christie's A Murder is Announced on at the Palace between Monday the 21st and Saturday the 26th of August. Now, some more music for you. That'll Be the Day is on Thursday the 24th of August at 7:30pm at the Cliffs Pavilion. It says the UK's premier rock and roll production That'll Be the Day returns with another brand new show. On Friday the 25th of August at 8pm, the Illegal Eagles 20th anniversary tour visits Southend. That's at the Cliffs again. Ticket prices £28.50, £27 and £22. Jane McDonald is at the Cliffs on Saturday the 26th of August at 8pm. Ticket prices there £38.50, £36.50 and £31.50. There are concessions as well. So if you like Jane McDonald, that I'm sure is indeed a show for you. And finally for this section, Dreamboats and Petticoats makes another return to Southend and the Cliffs Pavilion. It's on this year between Tuesday the 29th of August and Saturday the 2nd of September. Tuesday to Saturday 8pm, Wednesday, Thursday and Saturday there are matinees at 2:30. Ticket prices vary. They range from £34.50 to £25.50. Again, there are concessions, different prices for different times. So again, any questions, please call the box office on Southend 35 11 35. So that's it for this section. There'll be more great shows coming up in just a moment or two. You're listening to the audio brochure Summer 2017 from Southend Theatres, looking at shows at the Cliffs Pavilion, also the Palace Theatre and the Dixon. My name is Nick Hull. I hope that we're helping you kind of decide which shows that you're interested in and giving you the information that you want. If you have any feedback, then please don't hesitate to get in touch. This is going to be a relatively short section. We're kind of looking way ahead now into October. Between Monday the 9th and Saturday the 14th of October at the Palace Theatre, it's The Wipers' Times by Ian Hislop and Nick Newman. This is looking back at the First World War. Basically, it says The Wipers' Times tells the true and extraordinary story of the satirical newspaper created in the mud and mayhem of the Somme. The Wipers' Times is coming to Southend direct from a record-breaking West End season. It says the Mail on Sunday describes it as laugh a minute. The Daily Telegraph says remarkable forerunner to Private Eye. Ian Hislop, of course. Shows Monday to Saturday 8pm, Thursday and Saturday matinees at 2:30pm. Various ticket prices again ranging from £29.50 down to £22.50. Friday and Saturday they're £32, £30 and £25. There are concessions as well, and a senior citizen midweek matinee special £24.50 and £20.50, and there is a generous group discount available. So that's The Wipers' Times at the Palace Theatre between Monday the 9th and Saturday the 14th of October. At the Cliffs Pavilion that week from Tuesday the 10th of October to Saturday the 14th, it's beautiful, the Carole King musical. Sally Bozeman from BBC Radio 2 says, I dare you not to get up and dance. The audience loves beautiful, says the Daily Mail. The Independent gives it 4 stars. The Times gives it 4 stars. The Metro gives it 4 stars. Guess how many stars the Mail on Sunday gave it? That's right, 4. So it's on between Tuesday the 10th and Saturday the 14th. Beautiful, the Carole King musical, the Olivier and Tony Award-winning West End and Broadway show is coming to Southend as part of its first ever UK tour. Long before she was Carole King, the chart-topping music legend, she was an ordinary girl with an extraordinary talent. It tells the inspiring true story of Carole King's remarkable rise to stardom and some great songs as well. So that's beautiful, the Carole King musical, Tuesday the 10th to Saturday the 14th of October. Again, various ticket prices for various performances. If you want more details, please do call the box office. Now, at the Palace Theatre on Tuesday the 30th of October through until Saturday the 4th of November, it's Wait Until Dark. Original Theatre, in association with Eastbourne Theatres, presents this show by Frederick Knott, starring Jack Ellis and Oliver Meller. Wait Until Dark. From the hand of Frederick Knott, author of Dial M for Murder and the producers behind Night Must Fall and Birdsong, comes a major revival of the classic edge-of-your-seat thriller Wait Until Dark. As I say, that's on at the Palace Theatre from Tuesday the 30th of October to Saturday the 4th of November. Ticket prices, Tuesday to Thursday 8pm and Thursday matinee 29, 27, 22. Friday and Saturday at 8 and Saturday matinee the price is 31, 29 and 24. And finally, for this section, your favourite festive film live on stage, Nativity the Musical, featuring the hit songs Sparkle and Shine, Nazareth, One Night, One Moment, She's the Brightest Star. World premiere prior to London, starring Daniel Boyes, Sarah Earnshaw and Simon Lipkin. It's on at the Cliffs Pavilion, Wednesday the 15th to Sunday the 19th of November. Nativity the Musical, that'll get you in the mood for Christmas. Wednesday to Saturday 7:30pm, Thursday and Saturday matinees at 2:30, on Sunday 1 and 5. Again, various ticket prices. If you want more details, give the box office a call. That's Nativity the Musical at the Cliffs from Wednesday the 15th to Sunday the 19th. Now that's it for this section. Hello and welcome to this section of some of the highlights being presented by Southend Theatres at the Cliffs Pavilion and of course the Palace Theatre. My name is Nick Hull, and let's look at something in September now. On Saturday the 9th of September at 8pm at the Dixon Studio, it's Matt Richardson presenting Slash, and it's all about Matt. And a lot's happened to Matt since his last tour in 2013. Most comedians hope to win accolades and make people laugh. Very few end up with Heat magazine's Weird Crush Trophy. You can find out more about that with Matt Richardson on Saturday the 9th of September at the Dixon. On Sunday the 10th of September at 7:30 at the Cliffs Pavilion, it is The Magic of the Opera with Leslie Garrett. Leslie stars with the English National Philharmonic Orchestra in a show for all the family that features all the best bits from all the popular operas. Whether a lover of grand opera or a lover of grand songs performed to the highest possible level, everyone, it says, will enjoy an evening of magical music. Leslie Garrett at the Cliffs, Sunday the 10th of September. Now, Joe is Joseph, it says here. X Factor winner Joe McElderry dons the coveted coat. Joseph and the amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat is back at the Cliffs Pavilion this year between Tuesday the 5th and Saturday the 9th of September. Lyrics, of course, by Tim Rice, music by Andrew Lloyd Webber. It's going to be a great show. Joseph at the Cliffs between the 5th and the 9th of September. Tuesday to Thursday 8pm, Wednesday and Thursday matinees at 2:30, Friday 5pm and 8pm, Saturday 3 shows. They're working them hard. Saturday, 2 o'clock, 5 o'clock and 8 o'clock. There are again various prices available for this, dependent upon which day and which time you wish to go. But Joseph and the amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat is on at the Cliffs between Tuesday the 5th and Saturday the 9th of September, starring Joe McElderry. You can find out more, of course, by calling the box office on Southend. That's 01702 35 11 35. As If by Magic is on at the Dixon Studio, Southend's own magic club, Southend's Sorcerers. They're back with As If by Magic. An amazing week of magic, it says here, illusion and comedy for the whole family. That's from Wednesday the 13th to Saturday the 16th of September. On Friday the 15th at 8pm, Buddy Holly and the Cricketers, 25 years of rock and rolling the world. That's at the Cliffs. Ticket prices there, $26.50, $24.50 and $20.50. Buddy Holly and the Cricketers at the Cliffs on Friday the 15th of September. Sticking with music, All or Nothing, the mod musical written by Carol Harrison, is on Tuesday the 12th of September, through until Saturday the 16th at the Palace Theatre. What a great show. If you like your 60s mod music, this is for you. All or Nothing. And I'll give you a little taste of it. It says, in 1964, a new phenomenon exploded onto the dingy British streets. Their words, not mine. It was the essence of all that was cool. It was mod. Mod stuck two fingers up at the class-ridden society in its dull, redundant culture. They were working-class free spirits who rode sexy, streamlined Italian Vespers. All Lambrettas, of course. And what with officers of mods? Rockers. I don't think many rockers will be going to this, but All or Nothing, the mod musical. Mind you might. Tuesday the 12th to Saturday the 16th of September at the Palace Theatre. Tuesday to Saturday, performances at 8 p.m. Thursday and Saturday, you'll find matinees at 2:30 p.m. Ticket prices £29, £27 and £22. Again, there are concessions. On Saturday the 16th of September at 7:30, the Show Choir featuring Kerry Ellis. It's a community choir based in Essex, and they're presenting A Night at the Musicals at the Cliffs Pavilion. That's Saturday the 16th of September, 7:30. Ticket prices £26, £22 and £17. Now, it's not a show as such on Sunday the 17th of September, but it's something quite interesting. It's the Palace Theatre Open Day. It's on between 11 and 3 on Sunday the 17th of September. At, surprisingly, the Palace Theatre. So the Palace Theatre Open Day. If you want to go and kind of experience what it's like behind the scenes, then the Palace Theatre Open Day is for you on Sunday the 17th of September. The following day, the 18th at 7:30, Justin Hayward, what a legend, the Wind of Heaven 2017 tour. That's on the Cliffs Pavilion, Monday the 18th, 7:30, and ticket prices $41.50, $37.50. And as they say, now for something completely different. The Tiger Who Came to Tea is on at the Palace Theatre on Tuesday the 19th and Wednesday the 20th of September. Performances at 1:30 and 4:30 p.m. on Tuesday. On Wednesday, the performances are at 10:30 and 1:30. The Tiger Who Came to Tea, a musical play adapted and directed by David Wood, based on the book by Judith Kerr. On Thursday the 21st of September at 8 p.m, One Night of Queen, performed by Gary Mullen and the Works. That's at the Cliffs Pavilion. Ticket prices $26, $25 and $20. The next day, Friday the 22nd of September at 8 p.m, Tap Factory Productions and TBO Productions present Tap Factory. It's an international hit show for all the family, it says, featuring urban tap dance, percussion, comedy and acrobatics. So much more than a tap show, it says. I tried tap dancing once. I gave up after I fell into the sink. It's an old joke, but I thought I'd tell it. So the Tap Factory is on the Cliffs on Friday the 22nd of September at 8 p.m. Ticket prices $28, $26 and £23. That's full of energy, that show. And more music for you on Friday the 22nd of September at 8 p.m. at the Palace Theatre. Bucks Fizz are on. Ticket prices $26.50, $24.50 and $19.50. More music on Saturday the 23rd of September at 8 p.m. Chaz and Dave, the full story live, it says. That's at the Cliffs Pavilion. Ticket prices $32, $30, £26, and there is a pound off for concessions. And again, more music at the Palace on Saturday the 23rd of September at 3 p.m. Miller Plays the Musical. The Astor Big Band and Singers, together with a chorus from the Lee Operatic Society, present big band hits from Glenn Miller, the Andrews Sisters and Frank Sinatra. Tickets for that, £20. On Sunday the 24th of September at 7:30 p.m, Rip It Up, Dancing Through the 50s. Two Strictly champions together with one Strictly professional live on stage, accompanied by BBC Radio 2's Leo Green, with musicians, dancers and singers. Jay McGuinness, Natalie Lowe and Lewis Smith will swing, bop, jitterbug, Lindy Hop, jive and ballroom through the greatest songs from the greatest decade of music. The music in the show spans various styles, from romantic ballads and crooner songs through to classic pop hits and the shattering world of rock and roll, it says. If you love dreamboats and petticoats, that'll be the day, and a little twist of Strictly. This is the show for you. That's Rip It Up, Dancing Through the 50s at the Cliffs. Tickets £39, $33.50 and $23.50. Snowboy in the Latin section. New York Afternoon Tour is on Sunday the 24th at 7:30pm at the Palace. Europe's leading Afro-Cuban jazz performers visit Southend to celebrate the release of their 16th album. And on Friday the 29th of September at 2pm and 8pm, Attila, Fringe First winner Katie Bonner is giving a TED talk on the science of lying. Well, that's not quite true. TED haven't actually asked her to do one yet. In a comic exploration of her past mistakes and inevitable future disasters, Katie unpicks how everyday lies can lead to a world of Trump and Brexit. A fearlessly honest show for the post-truth era, it says. That's Attila on Friday the 29th of September at the Palace Theatre. Tickets $13.50. School tickets, by the way, prices there £9 and teachers go free. A couple of big shows for you now. From Tuesday the 26th to Saturday the 30th of September at the Cliffs, it's Crazy for You, starring Tom Chambers and Caroline Flack. I Got Rhythm, Shall We Dance? Nice work if you can get it. They can't take that away from me. Someone to watch over me. What a great show. Crazy for You on at the Cliffs, Tuesday the 26th to Saturday the 30th of September. At the Palace Theatre, a brand new production of the completely unmissable thriller Death Trap. That's from 26th of September to Saturday the 30th of September, as I say, at the Palace Theatre, starring Jesse Wallace, Cat from EastEnders, and Paul Bradley as well. Various ticket prices, various performances. If you want more details on that, then please do ring the box office on Southend 01702 35 11 35. And that's the end of this section, but more great shows to come in just a moment or two. So hang on in there and come back. Hello, welcome to the next section with me, Nick Hull, looking at what's on in the Maritime Room of the Cliffs Pavilion. Entertainment for you coming up at the Maritime Room on Thursday the 29th and Friday the 30th of June, as well as Saturday the 1st of July at 7:30pm until 1am. We have Only Fools and Three Courses, the sequel. It's a brand new show. Tickets are £40. There's allocated seating, tables of 10 to 12. Smaller groups will be sat together. DCI Roy Slater will be putting in an appearance, and we all know what Dale thinks for him. That's Only Fools and Three Courses, the sequel, in the Maritime Room on Thursday, Friday and Saturday, 29, 30 and 1st of July. Now, the ultimate Motown night with Ronnie Canada live is on Saturday the 15th of July at 7:30pm until 1am. Tickets are £18.50. It says our ultimate Motown nights are always incredibly popular, and this is no exception. Ronnie Canada, American-born, former lead singer of the American Drifters, who also sang and wrote songs with Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes and 80s jazz funk band Caviar. Now, Fanny Galore's Big Night Out continues all the way through Friday the 21st of July, Friday the 18th of August, Friday the 15th of September and Friday the 20th of October, 7pm to 1am. Tickets are £20 for that. Now, also on at the Maritime Rooms, you have festive lunches, Christmas sing-along, rock and roll Christmas party and Christmas crooners. They're on various dates of the run-up to Christmas, not surprisingly in December. If you want more details of those, give the box office a call. Christmas sing-along, rock and roll Christmas party and Christmas crooners. Also, you have Cliff's Christmas party nights. That's easy for you to say. In the Maritime Room, various nights, 7:30pm until 1am. And of course, New Year's Eve gala evening and the Soul and Motown party as well. In terms of live entertainment, you've got Goldmaster All-Stars meet Newfound Lung on Friday the 28th of July, 7:30pm. Tickets are £10. It's launch party night for two of Essex's favourite reggae bands, the Goldmaster All-Stars, who are collaborating with original Studio One singer Winston Francis. They're joined by Newfound Lung, the core of which are the original members from the Beetroots, Adam Hazelwood and Dane Glasby. It says an unforgettable night of reggae. That's Goldmaster All-Stars meet Newfound Lung at the Maritime Room on Friday the 28th of July. If, like me, you like a little bit of Northern Soul, the Signatures are on in the Maritime Room on Saturday the 2nd of September, 7:30pm. Tickets are £12. And finally, Ultimate Motown, Che Chesterman. Remember him? Friday the 22nd of September, 7:30pm until 1am. Tickets $18.50. And it says here again, Ultimate Motown nights are always incredibly popular. Che Chesterman is an Essex-born singer-songwriter. He was in the 12th series of The X Factor. That was in 2015. He finished third. There's a finger buffet, and you can dance the night away with the DJ as well. That is, of course, after Che has finished singing. So that's it from this section, looking at the Maritime Room. Coming up next, we'll review the Panto and look ahead to 2018. Some of the great shows lined up for you at the Cliffs Pavilion and, of course, the Palace Theatre. So here we are then, the final section of our audio brochure for summer 2017. Seems strange calling it the summer brochure 2017 when we've actually looked ahead to things going on in October and November and even in December. But that's what you get in this brochure for 2017. And of course the highlight at the end of the year is always the Panto. This year, Jack and the Beanstalk, the giant pantomime spectacular. Just a reminder, it runs from the 16th of December, that's a Saturday, through until the 7th of January 2018, starring Essex's very own Lee Mead and Essex's very own Stacey Solomon, plus Bobby Davro and Robin Asquith. Now looking further ahead, Son of a Preacher Man, a new musical based on the book by Warner Brown, featuring the songs of Dusty Springfield, directed and choreographed by Craig Revel Horwood, is on at the Cliffs Pavilion from Tuesday the 16th to Saturday the 20th of January. 3 broken hearts, 1 Soho hangout, and the only man who could ever help them. Son of a Preacher Man is on at the Cliffs from Tuesday the 16th to Saturday the 20th of January. Performances Tuesday to Saturday 8pm, matinees on Wednesday and Saturday at 2:30. Various ticket prices from £37 down to £28. Sunset Boulevard is on at the Cliffs on Monday the 29th of January through to Saturday the 3rd of February. Rhea Jones is Norma Desmond. Andrew Lloyd Webber's musical is a glorious thrill-a-minute triumph. That's according to the Daily Telegraph. So, Sunset Boulevard, featuring Rhea Jones as Norma Desmond, is on at the Cliffs Pavilion Monday the 29th through to Saturday the 3rd of February. And finally, Kay Miller's Fat Friends, the musical, music by Nick Lloyd Webber, starring Jodie Prenger and Sam Bailey. The Wait is Over, and they spell wait, W-E-I-G-H-T, of course. It's on at the Cliffs Pavilion from Monday the 19th through to Saturday the 24th of February. It says the hit TV show Fat Friends from award-winning national treasure Kay Miller, creator of Band of Gold, The Syndicate, and In the Club, is bursting onto the stage next spring in a brand new musical with original music by Nick Lloyd Webber. Various ticket prices, performances Monday to Thursday at 8pm, Friday and Saturday 8pm, and a Saturday matinee as well. If you want more details, give the box office a call, 01702 35 11 35. Well, that's it from me on the Summer 27 edition of the audio brochure. I do hope we've been able to give you an insight into some of the fantastic shows that are coming up at the Cliffs Pavilion and Palace Theatre, and indeed at the Dixon as well. And if you do go to any of our shows, then please enjoy. I'm Nick Hull, the very best to you.